Become a smart marketer. It seems that everyone wants to make money online. It can be a wonderful experience, however, it can also be a nightmarish one. Working online can be rewarding, filled with lots of time off, good income and satisfaction. It can also be filled with information overload, confusion, discouragement. So, how you can you from hype to hope? How you can go from where you are now, no matter how good or bad that is, to the place you want to be. You get s.m.a. or .t.specific. Does the thing you are promoting solve a specific problem, and are you targeting a specific audience? Today, selling general benefits won't cut it. To get people to take action, you've got to be specific, the more the better. You need to speak to the person, not to a group, and let them know you know how to help them. This calls for a shift in thinking from "here is why my product is great" to "here is how I can help you." And that is a huge shift. For example, if your product helps people save time, tell them how it will do that. But don't stop there. Remind them of what they can do with that free time. More time with family, vacations, freedom. That is what they are buying, not the product itself. Remember this: people buy what a product does for them, not how a product works. If it helps them make money, tell them how. And then let them know how that will help them live a better life. The more specific, the better. After all, the job of your website is to convert already interested people into customers, and not to take people who are wholly uninterested and get them to buy. Mesurable without measuring the results of what you do, you simply cannot know what works and what doesn't. If you are not tracking, you are guessing. And guessing is not good enough when it's your money on the line. Effective marketers can quickly shut down a failing promotion and quickly ramp up a successful one, because they are measuring results along the way. Want to begin making real use of tracking tools without becoming a tracking nut? Start by using a real ad tracker instead of a free link cloaker. Whether you use a service like AdMinder or HyperTracker or LinkTracker, or a script running on your web server, start using tracking links to measure response. For an excellent overview of ad tracking, see Harvey Siegel's site. You can also measure which buy links get more sales on your sales page and which email message in your follow-up series sells the most. Attinable. Forgive the rant, but this is my pet peeve. If you find a site that says you are going to get rich overnight, or that they are going to do all the work for you, or that people routinely go from rags to riches with their system, please listen carefully. They are telling you a lie. The internet is the best place to have a business. No offline business can offer the level of income combined with time freedom and no employees that the internet offers. But success online takes time. It takes understanding the process, learning the language, trial and error. Are there ways to shorten the learning curve and get successful faster? You bet. But there isn't a way to skip the learning curve. Just copy a series of steps and make all the money you want. Are your marketing goals attainable? Almost any level of income you can imagine can happen online if you take the time and effort to master an area and let that area of expertise carry you to heights you only previously imagined. The key is here: focus. Realistic. Are you expecting too much or too little from your marketing? Is your marketing mindset realistic? Here is one example from my own experience. Recently, a DOE member wrote to say that he ran an ad, cost him $40, and he got 400 visitors and was disappointed. At 400 visitors, he should have made 3 sales or more. Even at $20 per sale, he would have made a modest profit. It is only when you break down the numbers that you can know if marketing succeeded or failed. At 400 visitors, if the site he was promoting converted at an average rate, and his advertising was targeted, he should have had at least 3 sales and had about 100 people join his mailing list. I know it is impossible to predict what any ad or website will do, but these are pretty conservative numbers when you look at the totality of internet marketing done well. A warm list combined with good targeting and a well-converting site will produce these results in most cases. If the product he was promoting paid him only $50, that's a $150 return on $40 plus 100 opt-in prospects, many of whom would eventually buy. Not bad, but he thought he should have made $1,000 on the $40 and was upset. Not very realistic at all. But someone somewhere told him he could run a low-cost solo ad and make $1,000 almost immediately, so that false expectation led to disappointment. The key to having a realistic marketing mindset is to know the numbers. How well should a website convert? Start with 1% and build from there. How many people should join your mailing list? Start with 25% and work on making it higher. It's all a matter of testing and tracking. Only then can your mindset be truly realistic. Timely they say timing is everything, and so it is with marketing online. Point 1. How often you communicate with your mailing list. If you have a mailing list, and you really must, you should let them hear from you no less than twice a week. Anything less, and they forget you. Anything more and you risk running them off. Bottom line? Find what works for you. Better to do too much and back off than become the forgotten man or woman. Point 2. The time of the month that your marketing happens. One of my favorite tricks of the trade. I like to plan my major marketing to hit between the 14th and 20th of the month. Why? Because that's when people have the most disposable income. And everything we sell online, whether we think so or not, is bought with disposable income. People who receive a paycheck still get paid on the 1st and 15th for the most part. So the first check of the month usually goes to obligations such as the mortgage or a car payment. But the second check is not usually spent as quickly. Which means people are more free to spend between the 15th and end of the month. No one in their right mind is not paying the mortgage in order to buy your product. They're much more likely to skip eating out, a discretionary purchase. So there you have it, the formula you can use to become a smart marketer. Is your marketing S.M.A.R.T? It can be, and getting there is much easier than people think. You will make 1,000 choices about your marketing this week or month. If you use the SMART formula to evaluate those choices and make your plan, you will find that time becomes your ally and sales become easier too. Best of all, you will be working with real numbers and will be able to grow and improve, and that is a beautiful thing indeed.